Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified HandsTangle Teacher, and here we have the gray bookmarks. And you can see I did like a series of different tangles on this one, which I really like. And this one is I did Hollis, and I did it with a little twist. And you know, so sometimes I think, oh gosh, I don't know what one I should do. I think we'll do the Hollis with a little twist. I've probably done this before, but not on a bookmark. So let's give Hollis a little try again. I love Hollis. I think it's so much like Mooka, and I'm like a super Mooka fan, and my class will always tell me I'm a super Mooka fan. So we'll start out with Hollis, and you just draw. And I think we draw like you do Mooka. So you just make that little Mooka swirl, and then we're going to come out on this side and do a little Mooka swirl and come down. And I'm going to go ahead and this time I'm going to come back on the outside edge so I can have an ending. And I'll show you how I do that. Let's come in a little so you can see. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to come up and around and back so that I have an end on my bookmark. So then we'll come up and we'll go out. This time I'm going to come on the inside, not on the outside, and come down and join. Oh, I don't know if I was even on my camera. Let's try it again. Up on the inside curve. And that's normally how Hollis is done, is you come on the inside curve. Then we come down to that point. Let's scan back out just a little bit so you can see. And I'm going to come up, inside, and then back down. And I think I could do one more here. Inside curve. And down. And I didn't have that one. Isn't exactly on there. Okay, now we have all of these little Hollis. So we're going to add, you know, it's typically of me to not remember what we're adding to this. So hold on, I'm going to get my book. We're going to add my take on Springkle. So we have our little curve line, and we're going to just add a little cap on the top and another one, and I'm going to try to curve it a little bit so that it goes kind of to a curve, and then I'm going to add a little drama and a couple little dots. So we'll do it again, and I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to add a little cap, and then curve it off and add. What this does for me is it makes it look like it's kind of hollow, and a couple of little dots. And you can actually have it going anywhere. I could have it coming down this way, or I could have it coming up the top. I'm going to have it come down this way. So, and I could make a little pointy thing like that on it. And this one I'm going to make coming out this direction because I have room for it to come out that direction. So you can see that I'm getting all sorts. And if I wanted to bend, did you see how I kind of made it bend one side? I just curved that those little bumps as they come off, and it bends to one side. Gives you that illusion of it bending. And I'm going to add them on every one of my little Hollis stems. And so there I have it all with my sprinkle, you know how I'm not going to say that one. And now we can add, because I added in between here, I added some little flowers. And so I can add my, what I call my little crescent moon in the corner. And then a line. And this time, I'm going to do those same petals that I did Tuesday on that one. So I have little petals, and then aura that. So I have a little petal, and then I can come back in and I can blacken the background. Take off my glasses so I could see that I have filled up everything. And I can just go in each one of these little crevices and make a little flower. One more space right here I can use. Sometimes I have to step back and I think, where can I put? And do they always have to be in the crevices? And I'm going to say no, and I'm going to show you why. Just a second. So they don't always have to be in a crevice. I've got a space right here that I could put a another one of those little flowers just coming out of the side. So it doesn't always have to be in a little crevice. You can put them wherever you want. And I'm going to do the petals again. My petals were not really even, but that's okay. It gives it that look that is unique. And so there we have it, even on one end. Now we can take, oh, we have a space right here. It's going this direction. We should add okay, so now we need to take our white. Because we're using a gray, we can take our white and add some accents to this. And you can see on this one, I just put some dots, and I used a white chalk pencil. So I'm going to use my jelly roll, and I'm going to come in here. See if I can get my jelly roll to kind of work. And I'm just going to add a couple of little dots. Those 3 dots that kind of make a little heart. So you put 2 dots by each other, and then you kind of drag your ink out so it makes a heart. 2 dots side by side, one below, and drag that ink down. And you get a little heart. And so you've got your little hearts in here, and we can just do some little petals here. just 3 little petals on that one. And I'm gonna find my, I'm gonna use a, you can tell I've used this quite a bit, my Prisma Color white. I like it a little bit better than chalk because it doesn't rub off. And we can add it in the little parts of our flower, you know, little petals of our flower. So I've got, and you can see that really brightened it up. We can use gray also, a little graphite. And I'm going to put a little graphite on my little springers on one side. And I'm not really caring what side. Then I'm going to take my shading stump and I'm going to blend. And that's the one beautiful thing about the gray paper, is you can use white or graphite. And I can come back in here and add a little white on the other side to really make it pop, so that it just picks that up, so that we have a little bit of a pop to it. And I can, I could come in and add, with my Jelly Roll, I could add some dots, or I could add a border. Let's do a white border. And I'm just going to do just a dotted line, just a line around here. No dots, just a dotted line, like, and I'm not too concerned about whether they're all the same length. They will approximately be the same length. And this just kind of makes your bookmark, you know, have some definition and ending. And there we have it all the way around. We just put a little white border all the way around. And we could come in and even give a little bit of highlight under here. And I'm going to shade it, but my shading stump is it's got graphite on it, so I need to get a clean shading stump because I don't want to put graphite on. I could clean it with my emery board, but I just picked up a clean one. So, oh, I forgot I used pencil, so I didn't use chalk. So I'm just going to come back and blend that out a little bit with my pencil. I could use my odorless paint thinner, but I'm just going to blend it out with my pencil. And there you have it. Fun on gray, gray bookmarks. And you can see you can just take ordinary tangles. And I used a little metallic Jelly Roll on here, and you can see that metallic. So you can pick up a metallic Jelly Roll, but that is a fun way to make bookmarks. So don't forget to subscribe. New videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And tangle every day. Your brain health is so much better when you tangle. Thanks again and have a great day.